Hey, Ethan.
Yo, what's up?
Can you ask me your transition from middle school to high school?
Oh yeah, totally. I'm glad I could talk with you. What's up, middle schoolers? Hi. So, my transition from middle school to high school is pretty interesting. Since when I went to middle school, we didn't have like a block schedule. So going to Carmel High School that has a block schedule, it was like a whole new, like we were on some other level. It was crazy, and so yeah, it was pretty fun. I got used to it pretty fast. Um, it's definitely harder, I guess. Middle school is kind of like, now I don't really want to say it, but like a blow off. But high school is definitely being like college ready. Like it's getting you ready for college. Like you got Cornell notes. Here, follow me. So, all you want to be in college. This is what you gotta do. Take Avid. Avid is the best class for going to college. I mean, look at this. This is the Avid College Exception Board. So we have all these colleges so far from senior Avid students like Moa. It's insane. Like for real, if you aren't an Avid, you should be. That's why. And yeah, this is been a wrap. I'm Ethan. I'm a senior. This is College Avid Preparedness. I'm out.
The transition from middle school to high school is very unique and different. You're going to meet new people, there's a different culture around, you have to walk up and down stairs, and you're going to have a lot of fun.
So the transition from middle school to high school is a pretty big transition because there's like more students, there's harder work, rigorous classes, but there's also more freedom. So you can make high school as good as you want it to be, so make it great.
High school's hard if you make it hard. Like, yeah, you want to take challenging courses that push you. If you get behind in any course, it's way harder to catch back up than it is to do the assignment in the first place.
Well, hi, middle schoolers. So I know many of you are wondering about if Avid students actually get scholarships. The answer is yes. Now, universities have different kinds of scholarships. They have merit-based scholarships, they have financial-based scholarships as well. Plus, our school has a bunch of scholarships through the Education Foundation. Now, all of these you can apply for, and many of them, you actually get them as you apply for the colleges based off of your scores and a bunch of other stuff. So yeah, goodbye.
Yeah, some nights I really do regret taking Avid when I have all my notes at the bottom of my stack of homework, but then in the long run, I really like it because I've made some of my best friends through Avid, and like right now I'm probably further ahead than most of the seniors in high school right now with all my college stuff. I've applied to all my colleges, and it's only because of Avid and being prepared through them, so yes and no.
Okay, so yes, you do field trips in Avid. You go to places like IU, Butler, IUPUI. It's a really good way to experience college and see what kind of see the requirements for getting into that college and for seeing what kind of things they have to offer.
So you don't necessarily get bullied for being Avid. It's more like people don't quite understand what it is. A lot of students that are in Avid think that it's for people who really do really bad in school, and they don't realize it's really a college prep class. Like it's for any student that wants to do well in college. It's for students who already have like a 4.0 GPA, and there's students that are struggling. And so we just we're trying to change that opinion about it.
My advice for people coming into Avid is to stay organized and actually take Avid seriously. You should use the binder and the Cornell notes, or else it's very easily to become unorganized and your grades will slip. That's my advice for incoming people coming into Avid.
Last year, 98% of all Avid students got accepted into college, and that was because when you signed the Avid contract freshman year, you have to apply to a 4-year college.
So from freshman year to senior year, roughly about 60 kids have stayed in it. in the program. You kind of lose kids every couple of years due to the fact that their parents either made them or they just don't want to do it or they failed to meet the Avid contract.
Okay, so I believe that Avid does not get as hard as you might think during the years, but I feel like you have to put in a lot of effort into your tutorials, taking and all your classes, but me personally, I think Avid just is a tool used to help you be a better person as a student and in life, I guess. But college, senior year really helped me for college and the application process. And yeah.
Yeah, I'd say that Avid definitely has affected my school life. Not only has it taught me how to manage my time better with dealing with not only the fact that I'm in marching band and I have to volunteer for Avid, but also when to get my homework done and how much time I should spend on homework each night. It's also affected the way that I take notes. Obviously, with the Cornell note style coming into high school, I didn't have a structured, formatted way that I would take notes. So before Cornell notes, I never taught myself how to properly take notes. So by joining Avid, it affected the way that I was able to study for my classes and really get to know the information to get ready for testing.
My mom and dad pushed me to be part of Avid because they knew it would help me in high school. Coming into high school, I was nervous. I didn't know how it would be coming from a school with only 69 kids in each grade, because I came from Our Lady Mount Carmel, and going from Our Lady Mount Carmel to Carmel was a huge transition. Like I said, 69 kids in each grade to 1,200. Knowing everyone to not knowing like a lot of people. But Avid was a good and helpful way to get me to do it, like help ease the transition to Carmel. I enjoy Avid. I'm glad my parents had me do it, and I would not change a thing about it. I'm happy to be friends with the people I am friends with, and it's a great time.
I think the greatest skill Avid has given me is time management. High school is hectic, so being able to learn how to manage your time and make sure that you get all of your homework done and you still get a good night's sleep, even though you have a job or after school practices and stuff like that, hanging out with friends.
My teachers do not require me to do Cornell notes. However, I like to use Cornell notes because it's more effective for me to study and it helps me to study. And also, it's a repetitive action that makes me want to learn more and to want to focus on that specific subject.
For doing community service, I would suggest doing something that'll help a bunch of people while at the same time is something that you'll enjoy doing for hours on end.
So different ways to get involved in community service is you could always there's churches all over Carmel, so you can go there and there's pretty much a soup kitchen, pantry, anywhere you go. Downtown, you'd be surprised how many volunteer opportunities there are. You just literally go down there to any type of shelter and they're always organizing, going out in the community. Sometimes it's as easy as serving coffee. Your Avid teacher is really helpful with it. Actually, all the time, our Avid teachers oh yeah, this and this volunteer opportunity. Canvas we use a lot, and there's always volunteer opportunities on there. So it's not hard to find. You just have to put the effort in and be resourceful about it.
The college I want to go to is either IU or Miami of Ohio.
I'm excited to go to college because I'll get to live on my own, have independence, and meet a lot of new friends. And I'm also really excited because I'm planning to go to the South and it'll be warm there.
My favorite Avid memory is Avid kickball in the spring.
My favorite Avid memory is probably the college visits that we have. They're really fun. They're really effective in making sure that you know what you want to do with your college choices. We visited Butler, IUPUI, just to name a few. I definitely think they're worth checking out. Probably a good memory and definitely something to remember down the road.
Yes, we have vending machines. Most of them are pretty good. They got chips and everything. For the drinks, most of them are Diet Colas and everything.
Synthetic division, like, what is that?
Hey, what you guys doing?
Oh, we're just working on notes.
What type of notes?
Oh, we're doing Cornell notes. As you can see, we have our questions on the side, we have our summary, and all the notes that are over the key topic for the day.
It's cool, Ethan.
Oh yeah, it's very cool.
You guys just like studying together or something?
Oh yeah, we're Avid fam.
Avid fam?
Yeah.